Satkartar. Hello everyone. Today we are gonna do an English live because we are inviting a very super special soul into this space to speak about our journey from loss to love. And for those of you who don't know, this is a part of a big project I've been working on for almost 2 years now. And it all started with a broken heart and a pain that was so much bigger than I expected it to be. And this motivated me to look inside this pain and find a healing for this pain. So what I did is I created a music project, an album which I'm going to record this summer with Guru's blessings. Hopefully we can realize it. And it's called 5 Conversations on Loss. And this album is very special. There has never been something like this, I think, because it includes my pop songs, like my very raw expression of my feelings. And then after each pop song, there is a rag composition to deal with this feeling. And it is basically just a reflection of my actual healing process and the things I went through, the steps I discovered in this journey. And I didn't just want to do music. I wanted this thing to reach the hearts of other people who are suffering the same thing. So I also created 5 workshops out of these 10 songs, and they are called Bye Bye Broken Heart. And for the first time we did these workshops in July 2020, and one person who I invited to be in the workshops because at this point it was the right moment for her and I wanted to give her this little gift, is Guru Kaur. She is from near Barcelona in Spain, and she is one of my dearest Naad yoga sisters, an incredible soul, a wonderful teacher, an amazing artist, and I'm really honored and happy to be sharing this with you, and that she agreed to do this with me in English because she thinks her English is not there yet, but I think it's perfect. So let's invite Guru. And thank you for everyone who is joining. It's lovely to see you.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Niranjan?
Good.
Thank you for
Happy
inviting
for
me.
this.
You're welcome. For me, it's very special to find the power to share with all of you, with my little English that I had learned these last years, because friendship is there, and then we can learn a lot more. Thank you.
And I think that is one of the things we learn in Naad yoga, especially, that we should not limit ourselves by language, because maybe you don't know all the words that you do know in Spanish, but our friendship is so strong, and it's because of this sound connection we have. And I don't I don't feel in any of our conversations that anything is missing. I feel so supported when we speak and so understood and so loved. So this is what we learn, right, on this path, that it's communication is so much more than just vocabulary.
It is, and we can feel what we say without words. So then that is working.
Exactly. And there's also another point, because when I speak with you, I feel your clarity. You know what you want to say, right? So this is so important, because many people, they are talking, but there is no focus and no clarity. And I think a lot of these things that I love about you and that I really admire are because you are a Naad yogi and you are on this path of sound, just like me. And my first question I wanted to speak about is, what does sound mean in your life?
Well, this is a very big question. And I have a big answer, I think. And let's try to explain that, okay? When I started Naad Yoga, I was feeling like a chair or a sofa or a table. I had no life inside. Everything was kept inside like ice. And it was very dangerous also, I can see now, no? And painful, because all this fire, no? All this anger, all this urge that we have inside was on ice, and I could not do anything for me. And I was in isolation, in a very big trouble, I think, no? And then when we start to develop this work, more farther than to make songs or these things, no. Sound was defrozen my heart, okay? And I can improve my life, and I can communicate better, and I can understand what I want and what I don't want, no? And I can compose my life slowly, slowly. I'm on the path also.
Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you to invite me.
I just quickly want to welcome everyone who is here. And I don't know, Guru, for me, you are super low in volume. I don't know if for the others it's the same. Maybe you can let us know so that it's balanced. But I hear you, but it's low.
I can hear you very well. Now it's better, maybe a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I relate to a lot of what you are saying, that inside we have so much we think about and we are processing, but if we don't know how to express it, and I had the same thing that you had, I was so shy, and inside there was so much happening all the time, and I had no way to convey it in a way that I felt it makes a positive difference. So when I was speaking, there were many accidents happening in this process of communication. And while we are there, we cannot see it. But when we look back afterwards, once we have learned, then we think like, oh, this was me. Okay, I understand the problem now. Yes.
Shyness is one side, no? There are many sides of this. Shyness, yes, it's one side. Other side, it's maybe that we are harder than we need, for example, no? And we are so strong in communication, or we are so just keep an adjective, no? But we cannot manage our communication. Then we struggle, no?
Yeah. And also the listening. We learn to judge a lot, and it influences all our listening. And once we learn how to just listen without making our opinion in the first second, the whole world changes. It's so incredible, and it's something so hard to describe, but a very big gift of sound that we also learn.
We learned somewhere that what we feel cannot be shared. And this is a pity, because there are some emotions that we just keep in a room, and then it starts to feel very painful, no? Because we cannot build anything over that. We need to see, no? And I think this is a big step when we decide to look at it, no? And share that. It's just reality.
It is. And this is also a scary step, because we discover new things in our lives, and we become more sensitive. And in a way, it makes us more vulnerable. It makes us more strong. but also it makes us feel a lot more and experience a lot more. And this is where it's so beautiful to be together. We just had this thing happening in this week, right, where we needed a lot of support from each other. And this is something I feel a lot, that my Naad Yoga Sangat is able to support me emotionally on a super different level. Like, I have many wonderful relationships in my life, and I love my friends and my family, and they can support me materialistically, they can be there physically, but this emotional support, it's something very special, and you need to be trained to give this emotional support. And it helped me to learn that I don't have to go through everything alone, because even when I started doing Naad Yoga, there was a long time where I wouldn't reach out to anyone or express when I'm going through something difficult. So learning that we have this support and we can reach out, and there is somebody holding our hand, listening, and this is so precious as well. And I think it's a necessary part of this journey, that we are together and we can support each other.
It's important what you say, because I appreciate every soul that can be close when I am suffering. And I can be in that field, you know, it's like a hug, it's okay. But sometimes I need a little bit more. I need to understand what is happening to me. I want to know if there is something out of tune. And this sentence, don't worry, this is nothing, this is not important, we are here. Yes, I know, but I want to understand. No, not to make the same, I will use the word mistake, but this is not a mistake. We are just living and we don't know what we are doing, but I want to know. And then where I can find the answer, no?
Yes.
So for me, Sangat gives me that hand, or that little support that keeps my eyes open.
Yes. And also, I think we can only understand and empathize with someone when we have gone through at least a similar thing. And when you start digging deep into your emotions, not everyone around you has digged that deep. So not everyone will be able to relate, simply relate. Because people are building blocks around themselves. So when they cannot connect to this thing inside of them, how can they connect to this thing when their friends are going through it, or family, or whoever it is? So yeah, but this is so precious, and it is something I want to share in these workshops as well, to understand that yes, now my heart is broken, I feel terrible, I feel like I am dying, and it's not enough for me that my best friend says, yes, call me whenever you want, because I want to understand what is happening, all these different emotions, and how I can heal from them, and how I can even like evolve and grow from them. And yeah, you visited the workshops last time, so maybe you want to share a little bit how it was for you to be in Bye Broken Heart.
For me, one very important point here is to know how I'm using my drivers, my way of to be in anger or in lust or in ego, or in each one of these five, no? Because when I can see that, I can choose what is better for me. And in this moment, maybe this moment is a very, very little one, I can build who I am. Because I can hate someone, of course, this is very easy. But which is the opportunity there? Who am I there? It is not making sense for me. So I need to see how I'm built from inside, why I'm seeing the reality from that angle. And maybe I can just adjust this point. And for me, this is the healing. So your workshops make that. And I want to say thank you, because these 5 changes me a lot. Thank you, Niranjan. This is a very nice work.
Thank you. I can say thank you 1,000 times to you for everything you did for me. So wonderful. It was also wonderful to be in this together, because every time I work with people, I learn a lot from their experience, from how they express what they are going through. I know that the second time I will do these workshops, they will be so much more powerful, because now they are charged with the experience of so many wonderful people who shared with me and who gave me more words to understand and opened their heart. So it's thank you goes back. Yes. And you said one beautiful thing, that all the emotions are there. Yes, I know what it feels to be so angry that I want to kill another person. I know what it feels like. And first I have to sit with this emotion. If I cannot sit with it, it doesn't mean I go out and kill someone. No, 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 no. But I have to find a way to feel it. For me, this was writing my songs, and just there was raw anger. It's not beautiful, but I need to feel it so I can heal it. And then comes the rag tilang, and I can make this connection that where is this anger coming from? Why am I so angry? And how can I hold my mind and soul in this hug and understand what is going on, and find this empowerment in my anger, that it's not about the other person, it's about me.
All the time, it's about us. But
Yes.
yeah, we do this thing, no? We deny or feel guilty or blame others. Blame others is a classical, I think. Yes, we do that. And to be responsible of that is just keeping the eyes to us, no?
Yes.
And this is a good opportunity to do this.
And something I also wanted to speak about, because this whole project, it's connecting Western music and what we know from Naad yoga, so the Gurmat Sangeet tradition of North India. And it is also something we share, because you also use these gifts of sound to make your compositions, your beautiful Spanish songs. Anyone who is listening, go check them out on BeSound Naad Yoga. She's like one of my favorite artists. When I'm sad, I just go to her IGTV and listen to her songs. So that's a pro tip from me to you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I want to ask you, for you in your journey, just share a little bit about your musical journey and how this changed what was happening.
There is a point that I see in many artists or musicians or poets, that they dive into emotions, but somehow they can go up again. And then this life is very sad. And for me, it was so easy to be there, because I felt very depressive emotions. And yes, it gives me a range to compose something, and it's nice, of course. But how to be out of that? I don't want to just be there suffering all the time. When I switch on the radio, I can sing all these songs, but they are not healing me. They are giving a point of view that I like a lot, and I can feel, and I can be, how can I say that, near this voice or this soul is expressing something, but this is not healing me. For me, it's the change. So I want to heal with that. Myself first, others, if I learn a lot, I could one day, maybe. But this is very different. Sound gives birth to music, no? Not in another order. It's like this. And when I do a song, just music, I like to listen what I'm feeling and dive into it, and to be clear what is happening there. It's a kind of understanding myself and putting it outside, and I accept what is there. I don't want to cut if I'm in anger, or if I'm in a very big attachment, that this is one of my difficult points, no? But then what? Because it's very dangerous to be recognized only for that, because this attachment is killing me day by day. So what can I do? I need to do another step, and the other step is what we are doing with the sound. Sound is giving me the balance. It's giving me the opportunity to grow through this difficult moment or this dangerous area in my life. So when people is asking me, oh, I want to join your courses to sing like you. No. Sing like you. Sing like you. And then let's work with sound, no? Things are easier when we try to be what we are.
How was this process for you to find your voice and to start expressing your natural voice?
It was difficult, but not because it is difficult, because I was making it difficult. I didn't want to show who I am. Why? I don't know yet. Maybe because fears are there. Fears, many fears. Where we learn all these fears, where they came from. I'm on that. And one by one, I need to see and I need to understand, but not becoming guilty, because this is another abyss or cliffs where we can go down, no? And I don't want to do that. But in this path, I think, or one thing that helps me a lot is to put love in my eyes, for to see everything that I do with this compassion. And slowly, things just change. If I do only songs, I cannot make this change.
Yes.
I need to work from other side. Yes. It's the same for you, maybe? What you feel?
Yes, exactly the same. So, natural voice, wow. So, we are both on the Sound Alchemist training that our teacher provides for us, and we both have been learning from Yogi Ji for years and years. I think for me it's 7 years. And now I'm in this module, natural voice. And I'm doing the same exercises that I used to do for 7 years. And they crashed me completely. And I discover how many scars I have because people told me my voice is not good, right? When I sing, when I laugh, when I don't know. So these scars, I think they are very hurtful because they are hurting your soul. And I know that every person has these scars. Maybe you made a picture and somebody told you it's not beautiful, instead of seeing what your soul is telling in this picture. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you made a performance and people were just giving you like feedback how to make it better instead of like listening to what you are doing. I'm not saying we cannot improve, but I think many people are very harmful to others because this expression, that there is a block in the expression and in the listening skills of many people. So now in this natural voice module, on a psychological level, all of this was coming out, and I have been doing concerts and I have been doing recordings and I'm teaching this and everything. So it's not that I don't know how to use my voice, but do I know how to use my voice? See these layers we go through, and we go deeper and deeper and deeper. And this only happens with sound. If I just, as you said, if I keep like doing my songs, and even if I keep like singing nice mantras and Shabbats in the Gurdwara, and I just like present what I have to give. This is a part of it, but this is not the work. The work is to dig into this, and our voice is like the most direct door to our soul. So direct. So I believe we need to heal these scars, and most people have these scars, and if you cannot relate to your voice and you don't have this possibility to open your voice, it's very hard to reach to your heart and to your soul.
Mm. Mm. And for me, as a teacher now, I feel how important is to keep our eyes clear and tidy to accept what is in front. And this little thing make a big change because it breaks all the logic from outside. You are good, you are not good. You will do fine, you will not do fine. All these sentences, all this, it's killing us. So when we, with a little attitude, no point changing, I see how students can change a lot, because we are clear from inside that we are not playing with sound.
Yes.
We pretend something very big.
And one of your students here, Asum, hi.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
And
It's
how
incredible.
these tools help us, these instruments that for me is like I don't know the name in English, when this stick when I can walk and it is holding me. For me the instrument,
Yes.
yeah, it's the same, it's the same, giving me much more than this, but
Yes.
in the starting point, when I cannot reach the point, I have this supper, and then slowly my ears they are tuning, and inside I'm more calm, and everything is placing different, and tuning is amazing. And this tuning that you show in the workshops, it's more than amazing, because it's after make it nice, or make it beautiful or fine, a good tuning, a perfect tuning makes the smile. So that has no price. It's price.
So if anyone wants to ask something or join in the video, you can put it in the comments or send a request. You are most welcome. And I want to pick up on what you said about tuning, because for me, this is such a big point. I studied classical music, like with a very professional people. And I was so not tuned. Now I can laugh so loud about this thing, that I could do like the most complicated things, but I could not be in pitch and in rhythm. I couldn't. And sometimes I was sitting in the orchestra, and when you play clarinet, you play solo, so the whole orchestra is listening to you, and it's just horrible. And then the conductor said to me, "You are behind, like your rhythm is lagging," which is very horrible, because like all the eyes are on you. But this is not the point. The point was that I didn't understand what he meant. Like, I thought I was right. I didn't know how to change it. I didn't know how to listen. Or sometimes I would tune my clarinet and I would be afraid of this moment where the piano makes ding and you have to put your duh. And I couldn't figure it out. Like, the listening skill was not there. And I was professional. It doesn't mean I couldn't do it like on this professional level, but inside I knew I was swimming, like I was somewhere, like maybe good luck, I'm in tune, but I didn't understand. So Yogi Ji helped me to figure out this inner tuning. Like, if I don't know my heartbeat, how can I understand where my rhythm is? And if I don't know the expression of my voice, like the pitch of my voice, the pitch of my body, of my emotions, how can I tune my clarinet? But this is so hard to explain, right? For us, you know what I mean. Many people will not know what tuning is.
Because we are out of tune often. And it's not about sound, it's about emotion. When we cannot connect for something because we are afraid, or we are lost, or I don't know, many possibilities are there. I remember one time, maybe 2 years ago or something like this, I had to record one song. And it was for a very special occasion, because it was to help a little child that he needs an operation, a surgery, And I really want to do that. And the opportunity was there, but I had this memory of another time before I did that, and I was out of control. in the studio. I was out. And I felt absolutely busy and it crashes me and I fall down. I did at least, but it was so hard to hold, you know. But this time I want to. And what I did, I used all these tools that we have. And one day when I was calm, I recorded with my phone the song in a very simple mood, you know, like today I feel that I'm the song, I'm in that tuning point, and I recorded this. And from my house to the recording studio, there were 2 hours driving. So I just put this song that day, one time and another, to keep my inner tuning in that place. Of course, it needs listen tools, no? Listen skills very clear. But it helped me. I just arrived, voice and guitar, and I just, first round, I did in a very simple way because I was the song. This was true through my voice. And for me, this is not. This is the healing power. And this situation heals me. Beautiful. Look how easy it is.
Yes.
But we need to know how, no?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you say, or was there a change of how you listen to your own voice when you know, when we record ourselves and in the very beginning, it's very hard to listen to our voice. So tell me about your listening. How did it change?
It changes a lot, because when judgment is there, you cannot learn. I was trying always to put someone between that. No, please listen it for me and then tell me. Because I cannot manage with that. Because I was super afraid of what Aurora's voice will be there. Because this was my mindset. So slowly, when love comes in and things start to make this, no, this change of angle, you can listen to you easily because you are not your enemy. Why my voice have to be my enemy? Why? It has no sense. So then we can accept what we improve or what we are not doing perfect. What happens? We are not perfect. That day and today, I'm not perfect and I will not be perfect. I don't want to be in this pressure, no?
Yes.
But we can do little things. Then from inside, I can build my structure, no? Like a skeleton. Sound makes me grow in a different way. And this listening gives me the opportunity to rebuild all this in a calm way. Because tuning, for me, needs this calm. Why we are judging because we are singing? What we are expecting with that? I don't want to make, I don't know, concerts. Maybe I can now. Maybe I can. Because I'm calm. Not absolutely, of course. Tomorrow we have Junior concerts and always day before is little bit. Let's see. But there is a confidence inside. And I know how to manage this listening. Listening not the others only, myself, what is happening inside me. Why I'm nervous. Why I want to run away. Why? And then I accept that I am choosing to be there to do something important after sing a song. It's more than a song.
Yes.
Mm.
And what you are saying is so beautiful. It is something I would wish for many musicians to discover this, because I have many friends and I see them suffering, and some of them don't even know they are suffering. Yes. Because they are trying to do things from outside, and it puts so much pressure. And this point that you said, the perfectionism, it is something that is so widespread, especially for artists. And in a way, we need this, you know, this vision that it's so shining and we want to go there. But how often does it block us? How often do we rather not do anything because maybe it's not perfect instead of sharing what we have to give? And there will always be maybe just one person receiving this gift that you give, and it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. It doesn't matter at all.
We need to do, no? This is the main point. We need to do. And after, when we know how, by love, things start to go fine.
Yes, 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 yes.
But love, we use love very often. But sometimes we don't know a lot. No?
Yes.
Love for me is this opportunity to include everything. Why we say something is out of tune? And we discard this. But this is real, this is happening, and this is a point where we can start to move forward, no?
Yes. And this is what it's about, the journey from loss to love. Because in this point where you feel destroyed and you feel like, why this person broke my heart? There's so much to learn about love just from this sentence, right? So, yeah. And love is so big, and we cannot stop learning about love and how to love. It has no end. So, yes.
Super agree with you. and it's not easy to hold or to be in this love also, because it breaks many, how can I say, many rules that we have here, like this is for all life, no? But when judgment goes down and neutrality can appear slowly, no? Wow, then all these rules with no sense, or yes, they have a sense, no? It's control us, no? In this world, no? Very individual and no? Yes, the consume, no? To buy things all the time, no? To be these people, love have to be very in a very short area, no? And with sound, we are opening this slowly. So things are changing a lot for me also, with this point of view.
Yes. Yes, and most of the time, this is one step of the workshops. Most of the time, love for us is a give and take thing. As soon as we stop receiving, we stop giving the love, and then it never was love. It never was. It's an attachment. It is a good bargain for us because it sustains us. It's fine to have this balance of give and take in your life. It's very natural and very good to have this balance. It's not love. It's not love. Does the sun stop to shine because you don't say thank you? It doesn't, right? So this is something, it's so big, and our mind is overwhelmed from this concept of love.
Or for example, from attachment, no? How love and attachment, how can I drive my attachment for to be in that area of love, no?
Yes.
Because no, I think this is a big lesson, no? So
Yes.
all these things are in your workshop. All these reflections are inside of these 5 workshops that you are offering. So for this reason, because I learned a lot, I want to invite my students and other people from Spain that they can join and talk about all these questions.
Yeah. So it will be, this time we will hold it in German and Spanish. If you're watching now and you are only speaking English, we will find a way as well. So come to these workshops. Guru will be there, and she will have her little Guru's wisdom section as well in the workshop.
How funny is this?
This is a space for you. I have been working really hard to find all of this inside of me, and I feel that I want to share it because I know how hard it is when all you have believed in, all you have built for years, all you have trusted in, all you have loved is going out of your hands. It sucks. It really does. it's something I underestimated a lot. When somebody was telling me my heart is broken, I was like, okay. Until I was there.
What people understand for to have broken heart? What do you understand for that? Because I think that all of us pass this experience somehow, because trauma is there. To born is a trauma, for example. No, everything in every life we have these shocking moments, no, and I feel that many times we take this near a joke, no, and this has a very big and deep impact in our psyche, in our way of being in the world, no? And I like to think about which things broken my heart, no? Which situations, which conversations, things that I do alone also now because the pattern is inside, no? This thing that Yogiji says often, no? Stop the damage. This sentence, I have very clear this sentence always, no? Stop the damage, because sometimes we are the best enemy for ourselves, no? But it comes from somewhere, and where my heart was broken, in which moment, for what, no?
And that's the thing, many people don't know their trauma because they didn't have a space to even like use this word that it was a trauma. They were not taken serious in their pain, so they couldn't take themselves serious, so they just put it in a box like it's not important. It is important because it is what is making you suffer every day without you even noticing you're suffering. So it's a good opportunity also to, in this first of the 5 workshops, contemplate like, where is my heart broken? It's not only a romantic relationship ending. Your heart can be broken from so many different things. Yes. And it's a good opportunity to look into this and to rise from it, because once you know your feelings, you can make something so special out of them.
And for me, in my case, for example, I have this pattern to feel guilty very easily. And I make super responsible, hyper responsible of things of others. And this is a way of control. Because if they don't change, and I know that they will not change, then I change the problem and make it from me. Oh, because I did this, because I don't do that, because ta. And then something is happening inside, but it's only to control the situation. So we need to change these patterns, no? And just use this spiritual wisdom not to fly away. I'm singing and everything is fine. No. I'm counting and everything. No. It's not. We need to be brave to come in and look the trauma. This is not easy. It is a process, and we need to open our eyes slowly, because light is not easy to see also. Clarity needs a strong heart to be seen. Yeah. I feel.
And what you were saying, there are so many escape mechanisms. I have perfect escape mechanisms in my life. No problem to find my escape mechanisms, but sometimes it's not easy to, even when we know we are escaping, it's not easy to change it. So this is where it is so powerful and such an easy way to come together to say, okay, we sit for 1.5 hours together as a family, we open this book and we support each other. And then, you know, one heart opens and every heart opens and everybody starts sharing. In the beginning, everyone is shy, like, no, I don't have a story. And then something happens and suddenly you understand, like, there's an ocean inside. Why didn't I know this ocean? So let's do this. And everyone is invited to join us from anywhere in the world. As we were saying, language is not a barrier. We are bringing this to you. You can join us in German, Spanish, and English. And we are looking very much forward to seeing you there.
Wonderful.
Guru, anything you want to add?
Just I want to say thank you, because things can be simple like this, no? When we are living this reality, when we are clear on what we feel and what we are choosing to grow, this doesn't need preparation. This is what it is. So thank you, Niranjan. Thank you.
You too. Lots of love to you.
Same.
And lots of love to everyone. In 2 weeks, we will have the next live. And I will announce now our special guest is Yogi of Sound, Professor Surinder Singh. So make sure to mark your calendar in exactly 2 weeks at 6 p.m. German time. And we will speak how to compose your life. Looking forward to seeing you again. Satkartar. Bye bye, pajarito.
Bye. Thank you.